The book of 1 Samuel tells the story of Israel's transition from a group of tribes ruled by judges to a unified monarchy under a king. It focuses on three key figures: the prophet Samuel, who guides the people and anoints the first two kings; King Saul, the first king, whose reign is marked by his disobedience to God; and David, who is chosen by God to replace Saul and becomes Israel's greatest king. Major themes include the importance of leadership, divine providence, and the consequences of both obedience and disobedience to God. Key characters and narrative arc. Samuel. The book begins with Samuel's birth to a devout woman named Hannah, who dedicates him to God. He grows up to be a prophet and a powerful leader who restores order and religious worship in Israel. Saul. The Israelites demand a king, and God, through Samuel, anoints Saul to be the first king. However, Saul's reign is ultimately unsuccessful because he disobeys God's commands, leading to his rejection and downfall. David. As a young shepherd and warrior, David is chosen by God to be the next king. He is known for his faith and courage, most famously in his battle against Goliath. The book concludes with Saul's death, setting the stage for David's ascension in 2 Samuel. Leadership. The book explores the transition of leadership from the chaotic period of the judges to a monarchy, contrasting the successes of righteous leadership with the failures of corrupt or disobedient leadership. Divine providence. God's power and will are central, as he repeatedly intervenes in human events to fulfill his purposes and reverse human expectations. Obedience and disobedience. The consequences of human choices are highlighted, particularly through the contrasting stories of Saul and David. Saul's disobedience leads to his rejection, while David's faith and trust in God lead to his success. Human frailty and God's grace. The narrative acknowledges human weakness and sin, but also emphasizes God's faithfulness and ability to work through flawed people to accomplish his plan.